Hey, this week I'm taking you behind the scenes of my podcast development. Right now I'm getting ready to do the first She Blooms to Blaze interview with special guest Jessica Lewis. I'm super, super excited to use Riverside to see how that software works and to fill you in. So I'll see you in a few, and I'll also show you my setup. So I'm literally on my bed. I have this little side table, my MacBook Air, and a light. So that's literally my setup. I'm using this mic for now and just sitting back here. And excuse the coloring on the wall. My baby girl did that. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. So this is like behind the scenes, right? And I was like deciding what I wanted my brand color, my brand background to be. I know I want it to be glittery, but was it going to be brown or pink? So the colors of my brand are pink, brown, and teal. I already have teal, as you see, like for the text, background color, and outline. But I think I'm going to stick with pink because I already have brown up here and I'm wearing brown. What would y'all have chosen? And so I love up here, I can put like my script. So I have, all of this. I have my script, y'all. What was I trying to say? The structure. So yes, I love this. This is going to help me stay focused. Hey, y'all. So I was able to, maybe, as soon as I finished the podcast interview, went down and had to put my baby for a nap. So listen, y'all. That's how it be when we are multitasking mamas who are trying to do the things that God has put on our heart, right? Sometimes it can feel overwhelming. Like, how do we even have time to do that? Should I just be worried about my babies and the home and all the other things and not do the creative work, the calling that God has placed in me? And the answer is no, babe. Go ahead and go do it. Go figure out how you're gonna do it. I wanted to give you feedback on Riverside. Let me tell y'all what happened. So it went pretty well. She was able to come in pretty easily. But when I went to record, I put us live. Listen. So I made a hiccup. And this was us. We were live. Y'all. And I had to say, oops, and shut it down. Okay? I had to shut it down. So, listen, that was funny. Good thing I noticed it, right? Good thing she was very she's awesome, right? But I keep saying it right. You're gonna have mistakes that happen. You know what I mean? Mistakes are gonna happen. You're learning as you're going. It's my first time using Riverside. Now I know to make sure that the live stream little button is clicked off and that we're just recording. So I was able to do that. We started over. She was very understanding. She's just awesome. So I really hope that you stay tuned, stay connected so you can hear this podcast episode when it does come out. And I'm excited. So let me show you how it looks like once you already recorded the session. But first, let me show y'all this. So this is what happened. All I had to do was unclick that. So you see how it went to record now and not go live. So that's what I had on. And then when I pressed to go live, that's what happened. I went here and then I went to start recording. And I thought, that it wouldn't go live. I'd do that. Nope. But it's pretty cool. It's connected to your, wow, is my nail in the way the whole time? It's connected. What nail is that? Okay. Anyway, it's connected. It's the nail holding it up. Y'all, I think I need to eat something. I'm a little, Anyway, let me show you something else real quick. So then it opens up. Look, this was us. So that was the 15-second one that you saw. I went live, and this is take 2. So it has both of them in there. I didn't have to start a new session or anything. So that was fire. And then this is, this one, it's about 30 minutes, which is great. And I can't wait to see what it's like to play around with it and see what editing looks like and all of that. I'm on the free plan right now. So as you can see, it gives me total 2 hours of separate track. So I'll keep you posted. But so far, I'm loving Riverside. Hey, so it's time for some more podcast development. It's a different day, and I want to show you how I recorded my first intro episode for She Blooms to Blaze. ChatGPT helped me out a lot. We went back and forth to really finesse it, and I recorded it on Riverside. And then I'm going to be uploading it to Adobe Podcast to help fix the sound. But inside Riverside, it's super cool to edit through the transcript. And I'm also going to show you how I created AI music using Suno. So I'm excited. Let's get into it. We're here to edit, and you see the transcript. And you can go through this, and if there's any like pauses that might be a little awkward or just like too long, this is where you can edit that. So these little dots are like a pause. It's 0.9 seconds. Okay, here we go. This is me going back and forth with Chatty about how I want this first episode to go. And so listen, it's a lot of feedback. Okay, this is what I like, this is not what I like. And we kept going at it until we got it figured out. Look, you see this whole "and how I pray will bless you." It sounded awkward, like, so I just deleted that whole thing. And it sounds pretty smooth. And then, like, oh, I said confused. I messed. I was like comparison, confusion. I don't know what was going on, y'all. So I had to delete some of those. And it's really cool because you just like click on the word and delete it. Let me go ahead and pull up Suno and show y'all some of the songs. So that's one. Oh no. Here's another one. She blooms to blaze on light so high. Faithful steps beneath the sky. Her heart is strong, her spirit's free. A guiding fire for all to see. She blooms to blaze, she shines so bright. A warrior's heart in the softest light. Her faith ignites her every stride. She blooms to blaze. And then I also did a different version. She blooms to blaze, roots deep in the soil, faith so strong it can never uncoil. Flourishing in faith, on fire for the King. Jesus in her heart, hear the praises she brings. Flourishing in faith, flames rise higher, faith for the Savior, soul on fire. She blooms to blaze. That's another one, and then this is the final one. She blooms to blaze. Roots deep in the soil, faith so strong it can never uncoil. Flourishing in faith, on fire for the King. Jesus in her heart, hear the praises she brings. Flourishing in faith, flames rise higher, blazing for the Savior, soul on fire. She goes to blaze. Yes, y'all. This is the Adobe Podcast. I signed up for a free trial for 30 days, and so you can just drop the video right in here and it cleans it up, y'all. It cleans it up. Let me just show y'all the sample one so that you can see. This is the sample.
Hey, Sam here, the lead designer on the Adobe Podcast, and I'm out here in front of some construction by the Adobe New York City Union Square office.
Do you see that difference?
This video to give you a little sample to try out enhanced speech.
That's wild, right? That's wild.
Off, and adjusting the strength.
And so yeah, this was just, these are some videos, and then this was just the, voice. So you can do both. On the free version, you can only do voice, but I have a hack for that. But let me know if you'd like to see that. Now I am actually doing this vlog, editing this vlog, this behind the scenes podcast thing. So Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned something, and be on the lookout so you can subscribe to the YouTube extension, which is this podcast, She Blooms to Blaze. I'll be filling you in on more details, but let me know down below, what was your favorite tool and will you be trying it out? Adios. God bless you.